everyone's having a blessed morning. I'm having a blessed morning. It's a Monday, you know. On Mondays, I like Mondays. Mondays bring a sense of goodness. I consider these are my favorite days out of the week. It's Friday and Monday. Friday and Mondays, I love them. Monday is really, really good. I love Mondays. I always love Mondays. Let me jump right into this. I know I was supposed to went live, but I didn't. But I'm going live now. Because what happened was, like I said, I be giving you a lot of content, a lot of videos. I be doing like 4 videos. Right, prior to me doing these 3 videos, I did like 4 videos. So I got some good content for you guys, right? To even hold your guys into next week. That this information that I'm giving you is really, really good. Let me, before I get into this topic, I want to talk about these major platforms. And as I go through and scroll through major platforms and look at things and see things, hear things, and watch things, I'm starting to see a lot of things. I'm starting to see a lot of religious, religious, righteous people speaking up. Now I don't know if it's the things that I'm saying that's getting attention, and they are rebuking it, or they just coming with their understanding on how they perceive scriptures or whatever they is gaining their knowledge from. But I'm like what I'm seeing. It's really good. It sparks a study. It sparks a research in all of people. It doesn't matter who are the people, but it should spark a research and information and a guide and a look into you to find out actually what are you looking for inside yourself, right? So you see this topic. This topic is talking about basically your ups and downs and how your ups and downs can be somebody um, survival. Your ups and downs and trials and tribulations and going through a lot of things in life can be somebody else survival. We all know that. It's each one teach one. Learning the recipe and learning the arts and learning the ways and learning the guidelines in order to survive in this world, which is procreated for people's destruction and demise, and to give the information off to people that don't know, it's a plus for you. Your ups and downs and your experience and your trials and tribulations. This is why it's really, really important for me, right? For me, and I can't talk about nobody else. This is why it's really, really important. For me and my platform, right, and my trials and tribulation and my ups and downs is to give it to you, to those that may not have, those that been through trials and tribulations and up and downs, and those that have not been through trials and tribulations in their life. Thank you so much. Your drawing in your background. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So your ups and downs are somebody's survival, and it's also your survival. It's also your testimony to withstanding and going through obstacles and plots and plans and things that may knock you off your square, may knock you off your path as you embark on a journey of education and a journey of growth and development for yourself and those of your loved ones and your friends and family. Your ups and downs is a testimony that you can overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of traumas, and a lot of depression in your life if you allow it to. How you doing? Good morning. If you allow your trials and tribulations to succumb to your demise, that means that you have not understand your destiny. Thank you so much, LL. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it that you subscribe to this channel This is some good information that I'm giving up. I got a lot of good content over there. I got a lot of good videos. And, like I tell everybody, like this channel is growing, but this channel's up against a lot of major platforms and a lot of individuals and YouTubers that's been here for a very long time, and they're not talking about what we're talking about. We're actually talking about things that can save our lives. And the talk that I'm talking about right now, let your trials and tribulation save somebody's life. Let your trials and tribulation save somebody's life. Right? Your obstacles and your traumas and your depression can save somebody's life. And on this channel, this is what we do. We let our trials and tribulations and our ups and downs save someone's life because it's really, really important. It's actually telling them the keys and the mysteries and the blessings that they can get if they go this way and don't go that way. Yes, they can say someone live. Yes, I love your channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it that this channel and me can be the example to a brighter future in our lives, right? And then I'm not doing it for money. And everybody know that I don't do this for money. I do this actually because we need it. In this day and time and era that we are going through, and a lot of obstacles and a lot of things that's being thrown out of us, we need a sense of information. We need a sense of God. We need a sense of someone that's going through ups and downs that can bring us into victory of ourselves. You know? And it's really important that we do this and that we don't hold on to this. Our trials and tribulation. And like, you know what? There's a lot of people that been through trials and tribulation that learns the art of leveling up and don't come back into the community and don't come back into anybody and tell nobody anything. They just go on life saying, you know what? This is mine. This is mine. I'm not telling anybody anything, right? I don't want nobody being on the same level as me. And it doesn't work like that. In order for you to receive more blessings, in order for you to receive more rewards from the Alpha Omega, the Creator, everything in existence, you must pass on your trials and tribulations, right? Of learning actually how to overcome your ups and downs, whether it be through whether it be rewards or blessings, and you actually and learning the tools and ways on how to get past these umps and blockages that's in our life. Thank you so much. Greetings from Iceland. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for tuning in, on this beautiful day. So, your trials and tribulations, your ups and downs can be somebody's survival, and they will thank you later. They would thank you later. I don't look at it as that. I just look at it, I'm giving you information, right? The things, that's right, coming from America, we in the building. That's right. I'm from New York City. I'm from New York City. But these trials and tribulations can, and your ups and downs can be what? Somebody's survival. It, if learning certain things from somebody mistakes or somebody decisions in life can be your survival, because it will let the person know that I don't want to go that route. That person went that route. I don't want to go that route. But are people going to go through trials and tribulations, ups and downs? Yes. Yes. Each one teach one. Somebody has to go through the fire, right, in order to bring the information to us so that we don't go through it. It's going to be like that. But the Creator always put down scriptures and put down things so we don't have to deal with the trial and tribulation. But there's always going to be a person that go through it and experience it and like, you know what? It's real. It's real. It shouldn't be like that, but it's like that. So I learned through my ups and downs and trials and tribulation that the oneness of the Creator, the Alpha Omega, is what we need to listen to. The do's and the don'ts. And the way that we can get there is actually true fact. It's not on our own account. Even though we're going to go through our own account, because in our communities, in our societies, We don't really listen to nobody. We want to do things on our own account. We want to experience whatever we want to experience on our own account. And that's cool. But sometimes while you doing things on your own account and doing things based on your own intelligence and your own image and your own thoughts, it can lead you down a dark path of destruction and demise, and you being murdered and you being killed and you being in these jails and plantations for the rest of your life. That's why it's really, really important to do what? To do what? To listen to somebody ups and downs and trials and tribulations as they go through life. And also listen to the rules and regulations that the Creator Alpha Omega has set down for us, so we don't have to go through pain and suffering and heartaches. Even though He said that you're going to go through pain and suffering and heartaches. Do you understand what I'm saying? He tests you. I really, really like your background and really, really like your hat. Thank you so much, L. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know, I do anything for my subscribers, for my followers, and for my fans. I love each and every one of y'all, man. This is to the heart. And what I'm saying is the truth, man. You know, what I'm telling you and what I feel towards you and all my subscribers and all my followers, I love you, man. And I want to see us win. I do not want to see us in darkness. I do not want to see us dead. I do not want to see none of your children or your family members, your friends go through trial and tribulation and going through things. This is why I'm giving my experience of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, experience, and spiritual, from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. And this is why I have this channel. It's because of my experience. My channel is also therapeutic to me. It's also therapeutic to me, right? On my channel and the way I express myself is also a healing process for me, as well as a healing process for you. And you should take it as such. This is why it's really, really important for me to express myself. And right, coming from a spiritual sense in the spiritual world, spiritual eye, is really important because I talk about things that you may not have heard before. You may not have heard this information before. Whether through scriptures, whether through history, or whether it's through the indigenous people of this earth, right? As knowledge overspreads us and things happen to society. And what I mean that knowledge overspreads us, and I'm talking about from a spiritual realm. Yes, knowledge overspreads you once you start to embark on a life that is righteous in the belief in one Creator, Alpha, Omega. Yeah, I really understand what you are saying. I would like it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I thank you so much that we engage and have this opportunity to encourage one another and share and like this information to get it out, because this channel is being overshadowed and overcome by major platforms because they're talking about hot topics, and these hot topics are procreated for channels like this, so people don't like it and people don't share it, right? To actually correcting our souls and spirit and getting us there to the promised land. And the promised land is a spiritual sense in the spiritual world. See, this world is only a port. That's all it is. It is not here for us to make this a house, right? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know, I really appreciate it. So let your ups and downs be somebody's survival. This is the key of letting your ups and downs be somebody's survival, and if somebody guide, not only guide themselves, but guide their family and their loved ones to the next level in life. And sometimes we run into brick walls. We run into areas where we don't have the information, where we cannot be guided, and we be stuck. We be like, Dad, what's going on? Like, I don't have nobody to guide. And on this channel is going to guide you through darkness. This channel is going to guide you through the misformed information, misguided information, and darkness as it overspread us, our mind, body, and soul. This channel right here going to get you through. We're talking about live events that happen each and every day of our lives that we need. We don't need entertainment. We don't need entertainment. A circus show. You understand? So it's all cool because it's a distraction. But we're going to get there. You and I are going to get there. By you liking and sharing, subscribing, and getting it out, It's being passed. It's being passed. It's in the algorithm. So of course, yes, I'm gonna take my time to get here. But I pray to the Alpha, Omega, and Creator that He protect this channel and protect me and protect all my followers and their family as we overcome a lot of obstacles that's going on. That's why I said let your ups and downs be some survival. I survived, yes, I survived a lot of things. As months went on, for me to get here over 500 subscribers, I survived and pierced through a lot of things. For people that been here on YouTube for years and years and years, I'm up there with them. But I won't be up there with them without you liking and viewing and sharing. So we got here together. We are one. That's right. And that's how I considered you. I let my ups and downs, and you let your ups and downs be somebody's survival. And you pass it on. It's about survival. Because I'm quite sure there's somebody else in another country that needs to hear this video, that needs to see this, that needs to see the example, right? And be an example of them that you can fight through this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. That's a devil, demonic, evil, twisted mindset, entity that sets out and procreate beef and murder amongst us as it procreate to overshadow channels like this. Somebody needs the information. This is why it's really, really important to get the information out to them. So, thank you so much for sharing and liking. I really appreciate it. I'm about to go live again right after this to talk about the history of the demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric devil demon. I'm about to get into that. All right after this. So stay tuned, all right? Put your notification bells on. Don't forget to put your notification bells on. So I'm going to cut it short just a little bit. Yeah, this is what we do over here, man. You know? This is what we do over here. That's right. Put the Almighty first. You put Him first, and things will start happening to you. This is also true facts. You put Him first, and then you will start to learn and understand the traps and plots and plans that's against you that want to see your demise. Put Him first, and then you will step to any everything with His power. And that's right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm about to go live, maybe an hour after that. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, 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 so you can know that I'm dropping bangers and hits and heats for you. That's right. Peace, 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 peace.